Oh, yeah, no, trust me, Fancy. I blame Rob. Oh, do I blame Rob? Hello. Hello. I did, by the way, I did find the 21st birthday joke quite funny, Kelso. I'm celebrating the 15th anniversary of my 21st birthday, which I like to celebrate every year, so yeah, thank you. Wow, that is super loud. It's not loud for you guys, because I put it down, but that is so loud for me. Jay Spites, thank you. Thank you so much for the sub. Ah, you bloody ripper. Alright. Jesus, I'm gonna have to really turn that down in a second. Hold on, let me adjust some stuff. I can't hear anyone. Alright. Well, not that I can hear you in the first place, but... Alright, let's see. Alright. Hello! Good morning. Hi, everyone. So a little bit of context to this morning. I was asleep. I was doing that thing that no one ever sees me do. And then I got some pings, and I was like, I wonder who's pinging me, so early in the morning. And I was like, I checked it out, and it was, a few people, a couple handful of people, a lot of handfuls of people. And so I was like, I was just saying, yeah, okay, that's cool. And then it got out of hand. So one of the things I've learned how to do is I know how to stream on a dime. So that's why we're here. We are here to do nothing else but to hang out because, honestly, as another year rolls around and moves my person through the celestial bodies, it gives me a great chance to reflect, and I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are like some of the greatest elements of what my life has become in the last decade is in no small part to you guys, you amazing people, and I wanna celebrate that. I wanna celebrate me. I wanna celebrate the birthday, and I wanna celebrate you. And so I'm here playing a game that I got as a gift from one of my best friends, and I will tell you a little bit about him actually, because this is DAG, chill time. This is like there's nothing here. We're just doing stuff. And also, I see that hype train, by the way. I'm trying to ignore it, but I'm going to thank Fancy Unicorn, Calendria, and Oracle. Thank you so much, guys, for the subs and the bits and kicking us off on that hype train already. You cheeky people, you. Did I know it was my birthday? You know what? I did know it was my birthday, but it's one of those things I don't really celebrate my birthday too often. I'm one of those people who I'm always so busy. And I mean, that was one of the things. Today I am actually so busy. So I've got my stream on later on this morning. I've got work at the youth center with the kids. I'm going to be playing some Malifaux with Dread, but that's just kind of our thing off to the side because I'm teaching him how to play. And then I've got dinner, ironically, not for me, but for my best friend's niece. And, because she had to miss out on her birthday because of COVID, so we decided to have it on the one day that I had a night free, which was, ironically, my birthday. So we're doing that. So let me tell you a little bit about my best friend. So, my best friend, his name is Tristan. Tristan and I, we met around the same time that I met my partner. And he is, he's one of the nicest people I know. I mean, he and Dread, in my opinion, if the three of us had grown up together, we would be inseparable, right? That's kind of how I describe Tristan. He has always been there for me. He's always just been just a rock in my life. And we kind of went from being sparring partners at a stunt choreography workshop. And when I had a big falling out with that group, there were a lot of kind of nasty little rumors that started circulating around me, which none of them were true. They were just people being people and whatever. And he was the only person to sort of actually come up and ask me and confront me about them. And, he heard what I had to say and was believed me because he knew that what I was about was, not really what they were saying. And, we pretty much just became friends and stayed friends ever since. And, I was his best man at his wedding. I've adopted their niece as my surrogate daughter. So literally everything in my house belongs to her when I pass away and all that sort of stuff. So I love my best friend, and he sent me this game, which I've been eyeing off for like ages. Love this game. It's called Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey, where you evolve a monkey. That's basically it. And so I thought this is very appropriate. One, it's because it's a birthday present, and two, it's because I feel as though as birthdays happen, it's a perfect chance to consider yourself and how you've evolved since the earlier days. Because, you've had a birthday when you were 1, and you have a birthday when you're 100, so you may as well, see where you've come, do that whole thing. Guys, thank you so much. My name is Karen for the birthday bits. Look at you guys. Fancy Unicorn, Avarian, CA, Petiola. You guys. Hey, Pineapple Sailor, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So like I said, today we're just going to keep it nice, low-key. We're just going to chat. We're just going to chill. Guys, this is a very personal stream, and I don't really do personal streams. So if you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to know about me, or even about role-playing or otherwise, just ask, because that's what we're going to be about today. We're going to be just sharing some love, and just chilling out. Level 2 hype train absolutely destroyed. All right, I'll tell you what. If we get to the level 5 hype train, I will do I'll do improv story time. I'll tell you that. We'll do improv story time, where I will take some topics, and I will create a D&D quest. I'll do a D&D quest, and we'll make a story out of it, and that way you guys can have that as a DAG's birthday quest. Avarian CA, what is the mean airspeed of an unladen swallow? Does this look like Robert's math chat to you? I have explained to Robert. Robert is very nice. Robert humors my mathematics skills. He does. He basically, I've said stuff, it's like, yeah, about 20% of this, and then I'll spout out a number, and I'll look at his face, and I'll be like, I appreciate the fact that you didn't say anything just then. And he's like, yep, nope, you're welcome. He knows exactly what I mean. It is, I don't know, but, why is it always like, an unladen swallow? Why can't the swallow be laden? And why is it always an African and a European swallow? What's wrong with the Australian swallow? Just saying. What is a good idea? What is a good idea? That's a very open question. I think a good idea is whatever your or whoever your respective partner happens to be, to always take a moment to, in absolute sincerity, to take a moment to admire them. And I know that sounds very weird, but bear with me. There's a lot of times where we admire people and we look at them and we're like, oh my God, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're wonderful. And we get made awkward by the idea of this silence. But I feel like observation is one of these things that we tend to neglect in our busy lives, where people keep moving from place to place as quick as they can. They try to do things as quick as they can. As someone especially as fast-paced as myself can appreciate, sometimes just taking a moment to stop and just appreciate someone in your life is just an absolute gift. It's an absolute gift, and I highly recommend it. African European swallow. I mean, of course, yes. There we go. We can do it. Maths. 22 in chat for an unexpected Twitch. Do you ever think? Wow, 22. I'm not even looking. See, here's the thing. I've never looked at my my chat numbers. Even on my big events, and sometimes like someone in chat will tell me like, "Hey, Michael, there's like 100 people watching." I'm like, "What? Ooh, fishies." Also, I've never played this game, so I don't know what to expect. Never mind. Yep. I really wish I didn't get attached to that fish. Look at you, you giant stalk bastard. Oh, you didn't even keep it. Mongrel. Hey, J-Spides, Dag, you bring so much joy to everyone. This day should be celebrated. Oh, thanks. That means a lot. That really does. Ooh, a snaky snake. Yeah, run, monkey. That fish saved that monkey. Oh, yes. All right, now listen here. I'm gonna eat you, fish. Oh, come on. Well, is it dead now? Oh, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, like, I mean, that was a very unfortunate choice of victim for you, tiny bird. Oh, the fish is dead. Why are we still following the story of this fish? The story's over. It's gone. It's gone. Leave the fish alone. What is the best part of Perth? My house. No, honestly. Let's see. Oh, damn. Oh, man, I'm so tense. I mean, this is really tense. I mean, oh, my God. I'm playing a monkey. The poor crocodile. I love crocodiles. I really do. Yeah, what is the best part of Perth? The Scottish one. No, I don't know about the Scottish one. I've never been to Perth in Scotland, but I can tell you the best part of this Perth. Ironically, I think the best part of Perth, where I come from, is just how chill it is. It is a very slow-paced place because Western Australia is one of the biggest states. So it just takes so long to get anywhere or do anything that everyone takes their time doing so. Because if you don't, if you try to rush, it would just frustrate you, you know. And I think the people here are very chill. Terrible drivers, but chill as hell. Yeah, go you monkey. Yeah! Oh. Oh, eagle! What do I do? Nope. Well. This is a terrible start. No! Monkey! Oh, Mum! Oh, no! Oh, no, poor monkey! Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, that's really sensitive. Hold on, let me... Can I lower the sensitivity on that? Please let me lower the sensitivity. Oh, what the hell? That is terrifying. Alright, hold on, wait. Let me, can I... Nope. Okay, I lowered the sensitivity on my mouse, but it's not lowering the sensitivity here, so... save and back. Okay, can I... Controls? There we go. Camera sensitivity. Okay, let's lower that down a little bit. I think that's okay. Okay, save. Okay, let's see, does that... Tap Y to use your intelligence. What's Y? Can I... Y? I don't know what... I need to... Okay, what are the controls? Because I don't actually have a controller. Okay. Alright, wow. Okay, here we go. So Y is... So controller is mouse and keyboard. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Y is intelligence. It doesn't help me. E is intelligence. There we go. Okay. Don't move. To stay in intelligence, look around at a point of interest. Oh, they show the dull things. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay. Then follow the displays contextually. Okay. So, smell. No. Hearing. Sense of hearing. Don't move. Stay in sense of hearing. Look around and target a sound and then follow it. Okay. Now this is terrifying. Why did I decide to do this? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try and get over here, I guess. Oh man, this is nuts. Okay, hold on. First of all, let me take a moment to read chat here. So I'm going to go into my intelligence mode here. All right. So Zia Wolf, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I saw them earlier on. That was like the last thing I saw, and then chat sort of started running away. All right, let's see. Here we go. Janasi, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much. You are absolutely wonderful. And Zia Wolf, thank you as well. Everyone had a brainstorm about what's in it, or some close to someone who is. Ooh, okay. I asked what the best part of Perth is. Yes, I think that's the best part of Perth. Outrageous rereading my question. Let's go for level 4. Yes, thank you. Jay Spites. Now I've said this before, but role-playing a sword is possibly one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Your characters are so engaging. Thank you. Creating engaging characters is very difficult. It's one of those things that I think. Oh, I can challenge people. Okay, I don't want to challenge people. I definitely want to. Oh, I can grab a rock. Oh God. Oh, okay. I feel so scared. Like everything is jumping out at me. Okay, there we go. Can I? Come on. Swim, monkey. Swim, monkey. There we go. Okay, I made it. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. So, yeah, creating interesting characters is a passion of mine. I always try to make something that is going to be unique. that is going to be fun to play, and above all is going to be something that is going to entertain people. It's very different to how I imagine playing characters who you know, like, would just be normally played in any old game, because, you know, hide. I want to hide. How do I hide? Did I hide? Oh, there we go. I hid. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did it. I made it. Find the lost child of your clan. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I've got some objective markers there. Sprint and jump. Sprint. Jump. Okay, nice and easy there. Okay. Cancel jump. Stop moving before releasing. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm digging that. Can I zoom out? Is that it? Or am I just here? Okay. Yeah, so I always try to make my characters interesting because ultimately I want them to be entertaining. If I'm not entertaining, I feel like I'm doing a disservice. I'm like, you know, I'm not quite you know, I'm not quite doing what I could in order to make this game fun and engaging. Okay, can I hear where the monkey is crying from? Oh, there we go. Okay. Tap Q. Alright, it must be down here, I think. Okay. Oh, what's over here? Oh, I got a berry. Okay, I'll figure that out in a second. Okay, let me read more chat. Yeah, so playing interesting characters is all about entertaining, and Salazar was just so entertaining. He was like one of these characters who I really wanted to kind of make a good impression, because it was for GaryCon, and it was my first online convention of that magnitude, so I wanted to leave a good impression, and I asked Robert, like, you know, what would be an interesting character to play, and he says, play whatever you want. And I'm like, okay, you sure you want to give me that thing? He goes, yeah, I trust you. You can play whatever you want. So I said, all right, Rob, how about a sentient sword? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I said, I had no thought beyond that. And then I was like, I had a previous character that I'd made a long time ago, who was like just this obnoxious sword. And yeah, I was very much like, okay, cool, let's try this character. And Salazar came into fruition. He was this loud, brash, obnoxious, super oh no. Okay. All right. Well, I think he should be over here somewhere, right? Yeah, he was this super obnoxious sword that no one wanted, and you know, I kind of lent into that super heavy, and that's what gave me what would eventually become Salazar. Ooh, okay, so that's bad apparently. Oh, it's new food. I've discovered food. Oh. Well, I will eat that, please. Yum. Okay. Now, how do I... I don't know where this monkey is. Maybe he's over here. That's where it is. Okay. So yeah, that's where Salazar came from. Let's see. Happy birthday. Yay, thank you. Happy Lich Day. Ah, you guys. More subs. Ah, thank you so much, Ardana and Oracle and a Rambutan. Thank you so much. Rambutan, by the way, my favorite fruit. I love Rambutans. My name Karen. Thank you so much for the bits. Hype train at level 3. All right, so with a level 3, we were going to go with a level 3 quest. I think that's a good one. So what I need from everyone is a throw out a level. Throw out a location, like somewhere you think a group of level 3 adventurers would travel. We're gonna make an adventure for a group of level 3 characters. Alright, it must be there. Did I find it? Is it here? This looks like it. Okay, comforting the kid. Right click to comfort. That doesn't look very comforting. Oh, there we go. I gotta hold the button. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now he's working. Okay, good. Mythicurian, thank you so much for the bits. McDonald's, a lost desert oasis, a quicksand park. Ooh, I like that. Please right-click you. Boop. There you go. To find a temple in an oasis deep in the desert. All right, I like that. Okay, so a level 3 adventure. A level 3 adventure. All right, let's... Come on, keep being comforted. Is that... what do I do now? I want to comfort you, tiny child. Can you not see how comfortable I'm being? Man, I don't know how to comfort this thing. It's not being comforted. Come on. I'm pushing the button. And it's just not doing anything. I feel so dumb. And I'm on stream. Come on. Look, okay. I'm crazy, right? So, it says hit right click. That's what it's saying. That's the little button. I'm pressing right click. Bam. Keep comforting. It always stops halfway. What now? What after I comfort you? What do I do? Do I do something? I'm so stuck. If anyone knows what I'm supposed to do, is there a throw poop button? I don't know if there's a throw poop button. I'm trying to right click. I'm holding it. I'm holding the right click button, and he does this little dance, and it doesn't seem to do anything. I tap right click, and it activates the comfort thing. Can I wiggle it? Can I left click? Can I middle click? Can I do anything of the sort to comfort you, tiny child? Finding food? Alright, let's try finding food. Okay, so finding food. What constitutes food? Here we go. There's some of this stuff. Okay. Okay, let's try that. Hey, tiny child. Tiny child, would you like some food? Nope, I am just shouting at you while waving food. There you go. I've dropped some food. Is it like a quick time event? Oh, there we go. No! No, it's going back. Damn, I had something. Oh my god. Ah! This is so frustrating. This is a bit too frustrating, and I think I'm gonna need some time to work on this. So here's what I'm gonna do. This is my consolidation, as it were. I'm going to not sit around here and fumble with a tiny goddamn freaking thing this whole time. That is not what I'm doing for this entire stream. Because not only am I ignoring my lovely Chad who has come to celebrate my birthday, I'm getting frustrated annoyingly at it. So we're gonna do something else that is gonna be a lot of fun. We are going to play. There we go. I've updated my stream info. There we go. Boom. There. I'm playing something else. We are playing Diablo because the new Diablo came out yesterday, which was amazing. And I've already started playing it a little bit. And I think that is going to be a lot more fun right now because I think I can have a good time with that and not overdo it. So let's open that up real quick. Battle.net. Are we gonna play D&D? Okay, so yes, we're gonna play D&D. We're gonna play D&D in just a little bit while I am writing this adventure. So we've got a oasis, a temple in an oasis. So here is my adventure. Let's get that going there. Here we go. Okay, so a temple in an oasis. I think a good story for a temple in an oasis would be an investigation, like a murder mystery, like what happened to this temple. I think a lot of people like hide things like MacGuffins and secret chambers and stuff in temples, and that's great. But I love nothing more than to like unlock the history of a place and a location, especially if there's a big emphasis on that location being important. Like, this is the Temple of the Fallen Stars. You know, how was the temple founded? Well, it turns out that an old, wise man had found a meteor on this location and began to worship it, creating the Temple of Fallen Sky, or Fallen Stars. Then, okay, why do people want to destroy it? Well, the reason people want to destroy it is because the star itself was supposed to have magical properties, and those who came into contact with it were granted mysterious powers. Ooh, interesting. Okay, cool. So a evil warlord who sought that power and coveted it went and attacked the people there, and in doing so, managed to steal the meteorite and turned it into a sword, and that sword was then lost to history. So, with that history in mind. This is, by the way, Grothnar, who was the first character I played. But we're going to play something new. We're going to create a new character for this stream and for stuff. So yes. So what happened to the temple then? Because, I mean, there's a whole quest there behind the sword and the like. So I think at that point, it's a case of like, okay, cool. So what encounters can we have at the temple? Well, there's the kind of echoes of the past, which would be like the ghosts of our various monks who have been or priests or whatever who have been attacked. We could have a guardian creature that was unable to defend their master from a sudden and untimely demise. We could look at potentially a series of traps that were left in the wake of the warlord to try and deter people from following in their path. Lots of little things that you could do there in terms of an oasis kind of thing. But that's really just any temple. How do we add the Oasis in? I think when we look at adding an Oasis to the map, we would be looking at something corrupted. Because an Oasis traditionally invokes the idea of, like a place of sanctuary. And so does a temple. So having a corrupted Oasis just seems like a grand old idea to like make this encounter sort of happen there. So that would be my encounter, is the group would find a temple that is built into an oasis. The oasis is kind of stagnant. The water is murky, green, and unpleasant. The temple itself is in ruins. Several burn marks lied on the stones around it. Upon entry, there's this chill that seems to linger in the air. Whispers of deceit and regret lurk and soak the very stones. Looking around, there is a central monolith in the center of the main prayer chamber, which once housed what could have only been described as a monolithic stone, which no longer remains there. Only 2 pieces of a cracked slab and bits of rubble and debris, as if something was exploded out of stone and extracted. As you approach, the visages of the dead warn you away from this place. And say that doom lies for all those who covet that which they do not understand. And as you make your way closer to the central pylon, the traps begin to activate. Little darts begin to fly from the walls towards you. Pressure plates begin to release a nauseating gas that begins to dull your senses as tiny blades begin to launch up from the plinth itself. But successfully climbing up the stairs, you eventually find the rubble and the destroyed bits of rock. Looking up there, you also see a dead body behind the plinth, obscured from vision upon your entry into the temple. It is the body of a soldier, of somebody who was not able to fend off against the traps, and whose neck had been split by a giant blade. There you can also see marked on their person a symbol of a ram's skull. This is a recognized symbol of a warlord nearby. So all of a sudden we have a very good setting, a series of challenges, which is nice, a plot hook, which leads us into our next adventure. But now is the important bit. We need to give them a reward. Among the rubble, you make a perception check, and you notice that there is a sliver of stone that has a vein of glowing blue glowing blue sapphire set within the stone. You may take this stone and create a magic weapon of your choice if given to the right blacksmith. Ta-da! So there you go. That is our hype train encounter. I think that was a good one. Hope everyone enjoyed that one. Was it a good one? I mean, maybe. Chaotic Platypus, thank you so much. And Crimson Rockstar, yay, thank you so much. I'll give you a reason to cry if you keep crying. Yeah, no, fucking monkey. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Awesome Sauce, I want to get it. Oh, man, yeah, this is good. Why are you up so early and streaming? It is because it is my birthday. It's my birthday, and I am streaming because Fancy woke up and started pinging me with all the love, and I was like, you know what? I will come and reciprocate the love in the only way I know how, being here and loving you guys. Thanks. You even lured me away from Patrick Rofus' stream. I love Pat. Pat's amazing. He is on that list of people I'd love to roleplay with one day. Hello, Ire. Hello, Michael's birthday party. Yay. Yeah, this is kind of like my birthday party. Kind of. Yeah. Peter, why are you awake? Happy birthday. Thank you. All right. No worries, Ire. Go check out other things. And, we will see you soon. We'll see you very soon. Noria, hi Noria. Can't hear you. There's a rock band warming up in the background. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Noria, you are awesome. Have fun. I wish I could speak sign language, but I can't. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, Rakon. I snitched on Dag being awake. You did, Myth. You did absolutely. All right. So let's do this. We're making a character. I need. Okay. I'm just gonna go with this. Character name for a druid. I like a druid. Druids are good. Let's do a druid. Okay, character name for a druid. First come, first dress. First in, best dress. That's what we're doing. Zim. Last name? Good speed. Once a hardcore character dies, it cannot be played again. Gary. Zimtim. That's his name. His name is Zimtim Thistlewit. That's his unofficial last name. Zimtim Thistlewit. Once your hardcore character dies, it cannot be played again. Are you sure you wish to create a hardcore character? Yes! Because that's the way we do things at the Tesos Gameo. We only do hardcore, as you can see. We only play hardcore. Alright. Cool. We're in. Here we go. I just hold you, rather than... thank you. Yay! I'm glad you got to hear that, Noria. That makes me happy. Hi, Kelso. All the little love potions. Love potions. Lady Colleen, hi, welcome in. I don't know if anyone realizes, but just so you know, FBGX is the bomb. So you know. Zintim Thistlewit. Nope. Okay, let me try that again. Zintim Thistlewit. Yes, I can say it 3 times. Probably say it 5 times. I don't know if I could say it 10 times. That'd be hard. Good day. Okay, I'm gonna roleplay this. I'm gonna roleplay this character. So. I'm gonna work on the command, by the way. Here we go. Thank you so much, and all my love to both you and Thane. Wow, it works as an audio command, crazy. Alright, here we go. Wariv. What do you mean by your kind? Oh yes, I heard of this. Well, that is some crap.
Nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the Wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutke Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If
good
you're
idea.
Still alive, then I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Yes, it seems as though this wanderer may have been my ex. They too walked around, leaving evil where they went. I am Zintim. Who are you? You are Kasha.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home.
Yes, I am.
But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the road.
Yes, it is, Cynthia. It is indeed my birthday, and this is a impromptu birthday stream just to celebrate and to share appreciation, play a bit of games, and actually it's, to be honest, it is for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. So if you guys have any questions for me, or about the characters I've played in the past, or even just role-playing in general, I'm happy to answer, because this is just all chill. This is all good vibes, good feels. Thank you so much, Stray Mutt. Bloody legend. Also, in case people didn't know, it is Will Smith's birthday today as well. Alright, Akara.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, travelers.
Thank you for welcoming.
But I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within the...
Everyone has been very nice since I've arrived in this camp, except for that one guy who said, we don't usually get your kind here. It's very rude. This is 2021, not 1995 or whenever this first game came out.
I still can't believe it. She turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home.
What has been your favorite character flaw to play? What is your favorite flaw to play in a character?
Are scattered throughout the wilderness.
Oh, that's easy. I know that one.
Implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time.
Peanut.
There is a place of great evil in the wilderness.
Okay, thank you. We have your quest. All right, so my favorite flaw, easy, is fear. The reason why fear is my favorite is because fear is so diverse as a thing, right? It can mean cowardice. It could mean it can add nerves. It can add tension to any scene. So playing a character who has a fear, even among the bravest of characters.
I'm Charcy, the blacksmith.
Hi, Charcy. I'm Zintim. It's so nice to meet you.
Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo.
Sorry, I don't know why that became Valley Girlish. But yeah, no, fear is definitely one of my favorite things to play because nothing makes a floor better than creating a vulnerability, and fear is just such a good vulnerability, and yeah, it's one of my favorites to play. Today is your tomorrow. My today is your tomorrow. It's very confusing. Yes, it is. It is very much so. Okay, so I hate clubs. No. So 210. Ugh, I can't afford anything, obviously. But what I would like to do is I would like to wield... What would I like to wield? I think I'd like to wield a bow and arrow. I think bow and arrow is where I would like to go. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna go beat some stuff up, and then I'm gonna go get enough to get a bow and arrow. Zintim the not so dim. Zim-Tim's not so dim. Zim-Tim's not so dim. No questions from me. After all these years, Alex asks if you want this Will Smith character to receive a birthday gift of a pair of concrete shoes for your birthday. Oh, I like Will Smith. I love Will Smith. Will Smith's like one of my favorite celebrities. Hello. I can see you hiding behind that tree. Take that. Aha. And you come here. Come here and take some of this. Yeah! Take that, random wildlife. You rare and beautiful creature. Well, I say rare, but you're everywhere. So, I mean, it's not really that rare. Come here. Come here. You giant Ankyloporcinosaurus. Ankyloporcinosaurus. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you next. Come. Hey, don't run away. Come back here. Ah, Yombi. I kill you, Yombi. Alright. Come over here, tiny red creature. There. You smack. Ooh, I get the sash. Where are you? Come here. You schmack. I schmack your face. Alright. Let's look around. Okay. I'm not following any particular order as to where I'm going to go. I'm just, like, kind of wandering around. Gus! Yes, it is my birthday. It is my birthday today. And I have decided to do a impromptu happy birthday stream to me and get to chat with people, which is very fun. What is my favorite tabletop game to play? Okay, so for some context, are we talking about tabletop role-playing game or just tabletop game in general? Because there are some, like, tabletop games that I would play, like, hands down anytime someone would ask me. If someone invited me to play it, would absolutely freaking play. So clarity on that one, if you could. Bloody! Hello, Bloody Z. I love you, Bloody Z. How you doing, man? Welcome in. We are playing some Diablo, chilling out, sharing some good vibes from my wonderful community. I'm so happy. As I've been mentioning, I'm just so happy to share another rotation of the universe. Not the universe, of the Earth. Don't tell Rob. And you know, get to sort of reflect on you know, where I am now and how much you know, my relationship with the communities, with people like Dread and Rob and Guy and Janet and all the people who have, like, really made changes and massive influences on my life, has kind of led me to an almost surreal state of being, and it's been amazing. And you know, like, getting to see so many familiar faces, like in chat here, the craziest thing is so many people, like, I mean, so many people I recognize, like, very directly. Like, it's not like I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard that name before. It's like, no, I know you guys. I know almost everyone who's been chatting at the moment, you know, like, everyone here, and it boggles my mind. It's like some of you guys I've never seen in person, but I know you guys so well because, you know, I've been afforded this privilege to be able to, you know, to run games and to interact so very, very close to each and every one of you. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, and you know, yeah, it does my head in some days. Some days I wake up and I think, like, the kind of conversations I have with people are magical. Like, you know, like when I tell someone, it's like, yeah, by the way, you know, I'm playing a game with Satine Phoenix, or Robert Hartley and I sat around for like 2 hours talking about, you know, like you know, just how our careers have changed us for the better, and the relationships that we've had from when we were actors and performers to when we have, you know, kind of taken that to an RPG scene. You know, it's like these are conversations you don't just have with people. You know, it's just like the fact that I can is just, yeah, just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Let's see. Calindria is lurking. No worries. Please lurk away. Lurk and be happy and be safe and be wonderful. Ooh, experience shrine. I'm gonna get that and I'm gonna smack you. Alright. Let's see. You're amazing, DAG, and that's why we're here. Aw. Thank you so much. Kelso, that really does mean a lot. I mean, like, to be honest, and you know, again, like I said, this is just the kind of real stream here. When I first started in the entertainment industry, I wanted to be an actor. I really did. Like, more than anything, I wanted to be on stage, make films, you know, do the whole thing. I even started up my own production company in hopes of being able to do that. And it did not go well. It didn't go fantastically, because first of all, I'm not bilingual. I only speak English. I strongly identify as an Australian. My culture, my lifestyle. I was born in Singapore, but moved here at such a young age. And when I did, my family were very adamant on me deciding what I wanted to be. Did I want to be Southeast Asian and embrace my Singaporean heritage, or did I want to be Australian and embrace, you know, Australian history and culture? And I made my decision. So, you know, I took on being Australian and everything that comes with it, not just the, you know, barbecues and you know, all the good stuff, but also, you know, the full history, you know, and, you know, some good and bad, but it's who I am. So, you know, when it came to trying to learn how to, you know, act and how to perform and, you know, embrace that industry, looking very Southeast Asian but speaking very Australian, I mean, I could do accents, but, you know, it wasn't quite the same. And so it limited so heavily what I was able to do in that space. And I didn't know what to do. I was like kind of dejected. I was like, you know, I would never play in like King Lear, for example, which would be tremendous. I would never be able to, you know, go and do Cloud Street, for example, without, you know, only receiving a bit part. And, you know, it's just a reality that, you know, I needed to kind of contend with. So I started leaning on some of my secondary things, which are like behavioral sciences, criminal psychology, a few other things that I had interest in. As well as cryptozoology, which was the study of mythical creatures. And that was kind of like one of my first like inklings into me really wanting to like look at role-playing, because it was something that I was passionate about, like writing stories, creating fantastical adventures. It was like everything you would need for like being a scriptwriter. And so that's what I started doing. And yeah, like when you know, eventually, after a very, very long period of time, I ended up in the role-playing scene. Being able to actually perform for you guys, to be able to like to do the thing that I love doing, that I almost had given up on ever doing like professionally, has been just insane. It's been amazing. It's been such a blast, you know. And the people I've gotten to roleplay with have been some just incredibly talented people who have constantly supported me every step of the way. You know, from my first steps into TTRPGs through Guy, who encouraged me to start my own channel, to Janet, who seriously, Janet and Dimitri have been such a huge part of my life. The two genius minds behind World Anvil have just constantly been a massive support to me. They've been rocks. I've had moments where I've just like said like, is what I'm doing worth it? Should I continue? And they're the ones who have always been there behind me, telling me like, you know, no, Mike, you know, you have something and you should nurture it. You got to keep this thing going and make it, because we know you can. And, you know, yeah, I love Janet and Dimitri's just so very much. Like seriously, like I would do anything for those guys, and Guy of course as well. And you know, again, it eventually led me to Robert and Dredd in our you know, very bizarre relationship as and you know, now our friendship is something that, you know, I could never imagine myself without. Hello, can I not shoot things?
I can't.
How do I shoot you? Okay, look, just calm down. Let me figure out how to load my arrows. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm cooking with fire. All right. Role-playing tabletop. Interested in both answers now. Okay, so to answer J Spite's question, my favorite tabletop game. So this is non-roleplay. Would probably be... Ooh. The one thing I would probably never refuse is a game of Red Dragon Inn. Yeah, I would never refuse a game of Red Dragon Inn. I think Red Dragon Inn is one of the most fun games. There are just so many different characters that you can play. And, you know, it's just quick, fun, energetic, and just massively entertaining fun. I would say probably a close second to that is Malifaux, which is of course the tabletop war game. The only reason why that probably only just narrowly misses out on the #1 slot is because it's sometimes very hard to find the time and the people to actually play. That's probably my only gripe. As for my favorite TTRPG, my favorite TTRPG is 100% Pathfinder First Edition. I love Pathfinder First Edition, and not just any Pathfinder First Edition, mind you. I love Pathfinder First Edition with permission to use D&D 3.5 materials as well. That is my big one. Because for me, when I first started, I wanted to be a builder, so I loved building characters. I loved getting to know. I loved getting to you know, sort of work towards prestige classes, and there were so many amazing ones in the original Pathfinder edition, and that for me was just so much fun to be able to construct these very unique characters. That I absolutely adored it. So yeah, Pathfinder First Edition. Hey, Eric! Happy birthday. I can't hear you as I'm at work, but I should be able to talk soon. Hope that you're having an amazing day. You're a true talent. You're an amazing GM and teacher of players. It's been my pleasure these years, and I only hope the opportunity allows us to spend more time together in the future. Dude, thank you so much, and thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Guys, I'm going to share another story. I'm going to get a little emotional here. So, Eric is one of my earliest fans. Chu, as he is known in chat. He and Laura Bones have been following me since my early days with Guy, and they were my first subscribers. They were my first followers. I've had a chance to thankfully play with the both of them so much, and I'm super happy to count them among my closest friends. Like they're people who I would never replace in my life ever. And even though I haven't really had a chance to play with Eric for quite some time because timing and schedules and whatnot, I still relish our friendship, and every time I see Chu in chat, I get super excited. I always get giddy because it's like, you know, it's like your best friend coming over, you know. It's like it's so nice, it's so wonderful, and thank you so much, Eric, for popping by and dropping those subs. You are a bloody legend, dude. Let's see. Let me roll back up here real quick. Totally agree with you. What's my stance on the Emu Wars? Alright, so here's the thing, right? Like, Aussies like to joke about the Emu Wars. I do too. You know, it's a really funny thing if you kind of stop and think about it. It's like, yeah, we did lose a war to emus. I think at the time it was probably a bit of a sore spot, you know what I mean? Like, you know, no one likes to admit that they got beaten by emus, and we like to play at how, you know, dangerous emus tended to be. And they are, don't get me wrong, emus are actually dangerous. But emus are also very sweet and docile creatures, and it was really just an overpopulation problem that the Aussies that we were contending with. The trouble is that they had so much bulk to them, and they moved so swiftly that it became actually really difficult to shoot them. So it wasn't like they were kind of like beating us off and like defeating us in combat. It was that resource-wise, we were spending like maybe a couple of 100 bullets per emu, and that was just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So it was just an unsustainable war. And for the record, we actually lost 2 wars to the emus. So there, that's it. So there were actually 2 emu wars, and we did lose both for exactly that reason. The first was, hey, we need more resources, and the second was, we still don't have enough resources, and that was a whole thing. So yeah, there you go. You're lucky to have parents that support you and give you the freedom of choice. Lance, that's actually partially true. I actually was kicked out of home very, very early on, and I never got along with many members of my family. My mom did support me here and there. There were definitely times where I struggled to like pay rent and stuff. I even spent a bit of time homeless and out in the street. It was not that long, just like about a month or 2, and then I ended up living with a friend shortly after. And during that period of time, I became quite estranged to my family. Even now, they do talk to me, and we do catch up here and there, but they don't quite understand what I do and how I make money from it, which is fine. I don't mind that, and I think like they're on their life journey and I'm on my life journey. I have 2 sisters as well who are also doing that, and my youngest sister. Her boyfriend is actually really into role-playing games, so we actually do get to catch up, and I actually spend more time with him than I actually do with my sisters. So there you go. That's some insight into DAG's actual fam. Yeah, I don't resent any of my family or anything like that. I just know that we are very different, and I just tend to do my own thing. That's kind of it. Let's see. I always love hearing about things that interest you, and makes me so happy when you get excited about them. That's the thing, as I get so excited about so many things. I love getting excited. I love people being excited. I think that's it. I think the worst thing in life that you could be is bored, right? And that's why I think that's one of the big reasons why I'm always like doing stuff like late night, and like a lot of people like how do you do it? How do you do this like D&D and stuff like all the time, and like it seems like you never sleep, and it's like, well, yeah, that is kind of true. There is that sense of like fatigue, but ultimately I run on excitement. If I am excited about something, I will absolutely just be awake and do like crazy stuff like an 86-hour gaming marathon, or like play like every single day on Guy's channel at like 2 a.m. for a 1-hour game, right? Like I'll do stuff like that because I'm excited. I'm gonna very quickly dump some stuff and then pick all that stuff up to sell. But yeah, I love getting excited, and I love getting people excited because they're that's the thing, is that you have the best conversations with people when they're excited about something. If you talk to someone who's like apathetic or bored, you never really enjoy your conversation with that person. It's always kind of like a meh, whatever. This person is, like, yeah, there was a thing that happened, whoop-de freaking do, and, it drags you down. But if you're passionate about something, if you're, like, really into something, you just want to know more. You want to find out more. You want to do the things. You want to jump higher. You want to go faster. And, that's what I strive for. That's the thing I look for from everything I do. Whether it's a collab with a content creator, or whether it's promoting a Kickstarter, like I could give 2 craps about, what I'm kickstarting, as long as it is something that myself and the person who's creating it are passionate about, then 100% I'm in. I love it to bits. Love it to bits. All right, let's see. Am I falling behind chat? I better not be robbing this stream. I work in the industry in Los Angeles for years, more behind than in front of the camera. I have theater background and I write too. I am a produced playwright. Very cool, L. Brown. My roleplay experience came before the entertainment world, though. I envy you and Rob. It just takes that leap forward to get into your passion, and I need to absorb your mojo. Well, absorb away, dude. Like, I've always been like, you know, like, I always invite vampires to come and sap off the energy. Like, that's how hype works, man. Like, I get hyped, you get hyped, we get hyped, and then, you know, we do cool stuff. That's how it works. So yeah, I'm, you know, that's very cool, and thank you for sharing that. I'll tell you a little bit about my production company in a little bit if anyone's interested. If you're not, then yeah, then let me know. Ain't Time Zone's a bitch. Yeah, Time Zone's a bitch. Adana, I worked as a stagehand on several productions when I was younger. I've always loved writing and telling stories. The Eberron game you, Josh the Pirate, and Dread played is what pushed me over the edge to start D&D adventures. That's so cool. I'm so happy. I still have the first adventure I wrote and look forward to dropping it on my players. That's cool. That's cool. I regret the fact that there is no recording of that game anywhere. I loved that session, and I loved playing Professor Barnes, and I really wish I had the VODs for that. I recently watched a puppet relay history of the Emu War. Jesus. I recently had to spend time in hospital and had to agree fully one of the worst things is being bored. Yeah, man. 100% AK. Would much rather have joined you in a 6th gaming marathon. Yeah, man. 86-hour gaming marathon. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, boredom, I think, is what kills people. Not disease, well, I mean, of course disease, right? But, you know, boredom. Boredom does. You have your own set of things that you're really passionate about, and you surround yourself with likewise people. Yes. Operative Peanut, that's it. 100%, absolutely. I do try to surround myself with like-minded people who are equally passionate about the stuff that I'm passionate about. And, you know, we're drawn to each other. That's the weird thing, a lot of people say, like, Michael, you're really good at networking, you talk to people when you do stuff. But, you know, that might be true, but I equally find that people just gravitate to the people that they know that they're going to do cool things with, you know. So there's very little in the way of that whole, you know, that side of things. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the summoning route because I want to go with the bow and arrow, and I want to get the wolf and the bear and stuff. So I'm gonna get the crow. Yeah, I'm just gonna boost up the crow real quick. Yeah, I don't want disease because that'll be a thing. Let's get that crow. My bird. Here you go, burb. Good burb. All right, that is for Matthew if he shows up later. Man, whoopty friggin' dude. Last time I heard that was Andrew Dice Clay. My goodness, calling out Mr. Hartley. Yeah, of course I'm calling out Rob. It's not so bad with DAG being 13 hours different. Evening of the streams. Yeah, some of them are good, some of them are bad. Yeah, guy's a pretty tough one. When was that? When was that stream you regret not having? Oh, man, like a year or two ago, maybe? Last fall? Yeah. Kelso, boredom sucks, but it's stress that kills the folks. That's why I spend so much time with you folks. Stress-free Oasis. Absolutely, Kelso. Stress-free all the way. Sadness. Definitely not having it in my archive then. Oh, yeah. Probably not. AK, yeah, boredom is horrible. Had an appendectomy, waited for hours till it came for you in surgery. And in the elevator, they told you they had to squeeze someone else in post-surgery who was bleeding. So down there, yeah, man, it really does. All right, workers, slow down for a bit. Cool, man. Awesome. Welcome in. Oh, I don't know why I went. Oh, yeah, no, I went back because I wanted to pick up all the stuff. That's why. No, absolutely. No, it's yeah, dude. Everyone has different things that drive them forward. I think that some people are motivated by, like, what I like to call, like, an inner force, right? Like, there is something in your life that drives you in a way that nothing else will. And I think we spend our whole lives trying to find that thing to drive us, you know? Some people go their whole lives only ever walking side by side with that thing. And some people are, like myself, just so fortunate and so lucky to find that thing and be able to make it our lives. I don't think there's ever a point that I've ever turned around and been too tired of role-playing. You know, everyone's talked to me about burnout before, and because of the way that I run things, I'm never really stressed about that. You know, I'm never really burnt out in that way, and that's been one of my biggest lucky breaks, is never actually having experienced that level of burnout that I don't want to do role-playing anymore or anything like that. And I think everyone should, you know, like, try and find those things. Oh no, oh no. Ah. Alright, wow. Okay, that was pretty intense. I was just kind of peek over the border. My god. And then just got brushed by these dudes. Alright. Hello.
Beware. Beyond lies mortal danger.
I don't know, I feel like on this side there was mortal danger. You didn't guard me for crap. Thanks anyway, Flavy. If that is your real name. I'm gonna go back to the rogue camp and complain about you to your superior officer. Hey, do you know that your guard over there just like let a bunch of freaking archers and a giant freaking yeti come and attack me? Be right back. Gotta go find the soda I left somewhere in my house. Oh, dude. Yeah. No, I do that all the time. I leave Coke lying around my house, and I'm just like, and then I find the Coke, and then I have to play that very dangerous game of, when did I leave this Coke here? Is it still good? Because either A, it is still good, it's nice, bubbly, fresh, and crispy, and delicious, or it is really, really old, completely flat, and absolutely rancid tasting. So, always play that game.
I'm
glad I have earned your trust.
Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Oh, thank you. I will thankfully trade in skill of my choice. What do I get? I will train in Wall of Fire. Wall of Fire could be good, but I think I will continue. I will more barbs. More barbs. Yes. Let's see. I started saving up on streams on which Rob appears out of his channel during GaryCon, so I have streams starting with the Salazar up to now. Nice, that's cool, that's awesome. I kind of like make all of my videos now live on the YouTube channel, so that I have a record of it all. So I have most of my games. In fact, I have all of my games except that one. Jay Spites, watching you and all the other streamers kindle my love of storytelling again, and my little girl has gotten even into oh, that's so cool that your little girl's gotten into D&D. It's so much fun watching her come up with inventive ways to do things, and it's no small part, and thanks to you, we love watching you together. You know, well, this is a message to Jay Spites' little girl from me to you. Firstly, thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate it. I'm so glad that you found D&D, and I'm so glad that you love it. I hope that whatever adventure that you go on, no matter whether you're the player or whether one day you grow into a wonderful GM, that you always have the best and most memorable encounters, that the people at your table appreciate you as much as I do, and that someday in the future you will run a campaign that you will remember for the rest of your life. May you find your forever table, and may it be the best experience you have. There you go. You can clip that and keep it if you want. You know, it's very genuine. I really do wish that. I play a lot of games with young kids, and I appreciate the next generation needing to just, you know, do it, play it, and have fun.
Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies.
Ah, damn necromancers.
Not abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Alright, do not worry. I will find your zombie person friend and I will kill them. So we can have them edited and posted. Oh, fair enough. That's cool. That's cool. But on a happy note, I built a stand-in for test cutting today. You place all boxes of milk or plastic within water and take a sword and swoosh. In order of your birthday, I'm going to name the stand DAG. Yay! DAG stand! Gonna wet DAG really. Yuck. Yuck is all I have to say. Yeah, man, I leave coke lying around. No, don't clip that, anyone. Anyway, my problem is that I get distracted with with ideas and start on new ones before finishing it. No, dude, look, that's not a problem. That is the search. That is you looking for that thing. That is you finding your field and figuring out where you want to be, and that's fine. There is nothing wrong with that, you know. If anyone tells you otherwise, then they're wrong, and there is no such thing as being too young or too old to find that part of yourself, ever. And I believe that. I believe that with every fiber of my being, because I think that a lot of people have gotten trapped living their lives to live their, for the sake of living their lives, whereas I think really people should be looking at living their lives to the best that they can while doing the things that enrich their lives. You know what I mean? That's how I genuinely feel. Genuinely feel that. There we go. Back to my sodas. I had a really amazing one-on-one game with one of my players the other day. The player had been out of the campaign for a while due to work, so we had a game to help him catch up. I casually asked him if he would be okay if the PC was turned to a half-dragon at level 12. Nice. TLDR, the path we decided on is the PC is going to try and usurp Tiamat. Damn! That's really cool. I like that. I do love the stories that entail dragons. See, because here's the thing. Dragons and half-dragons, dragonborns, you know, like... I'm gonna get a bunch of these crows out there. There we go. Yeah, you know, dragons, half-dragons, and stuff like that. I find that those stories always tend to lean towards, I want to become a dragon. I you know, less than, you know, I want to revere them. One of my very, very first characters, not my actual first, but, you know, probably my second, I think, was a Yanti who revered dragons. He wasn't a dragonborn or a dragon disciple or anything like that. All he wanted to do was he revered them. He respected them. They were strength, they were power, they were glory, they were beauty, and he loved dragons. He would prostrate himself in front of dragons whenever we encountered them, and that was a whole you know, different thing for him. And so yeah, when it comes to like these kind of characters where it's like, I have wings of a dragon and a breath weapon, therefore I am a dragon, I always kind of think to myself, I'm like, yeah, but do you respect dragons? Do you kind of, you know, like, why does your character want to be a dragon? It's clearly because they you know, like and want to be like the dragons because of how powerful they are. But what else? You know, what else appeals to you about dragons? Is it the black dragon's ferocity? Is it the silver dragon's piety? Is it the copper dragon's sense of humor and the ability to make puns out of anything? Right? What is it that appeals to you about the dragons that you are revering? That for me is always a fascinating point of topic for any character or any player I see that decides to go down the path of being like, you know, I want to be a dragon. Did you kill one of my birds? Oh, you did. Scum. Scum killed one of my birds. That's a solid clip for your channel. Should make that part of the just starting screen. Which bit? I don't know. Oh, the thing? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Ira Janasi came back to see what's a very deep conversation. Oh, yeah, it's a reasonably deep. I mean, look, like I said, we're just chilling. We're just chatting and chilling today. Thank you so much for that message, Dag. A huge smile on her face. Her game name is Tui. You might occasionally see her emotes around chat. Aw, well, big love, Tui. I'm so happy that that you enjoyed that. Yay. Ira Janasi, that's all for you, Dag. Thank you. Aw, yay. Dragon Simp. Also happy birthday. Hey man, what's up? Yeah, definitely that character was a big old dragon simp. Definitely. Alright. So, yeah. Also, how are you, Blaze? You doing good? You doing good? This is just a chill hangout stream while we play some Diablo. So if you have any questions, again, like I said, guys, any and all questions are on the board for like just chatting and talking. Because, like I said, I love Diablo and I love hanging with you guys. And I tried to do the humanity thing, but I think I'll need to explore that game a little bit behind the scenes before I try to stream it again. I spent ages yelling at a rock trying to get a child out, and it did not want to cooperate. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm very happy about this build, by the way, for the druid. Like being able to just shoot arrows and stuff. Whoops. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. It's going super well. Oh my god, there's so many of these things. There you are. There you go. Let's get some more of these birds out, shall we? Ooh, dagger. Alright. Yeah, doing alright. Doing good. Alright, there we go. Whew, okay, that was a large fight. Not a difficult one, but just a larger one. Let's take a moment to just review my materials. Drink some potions. Just getting some of my big potions up on the hotbar. Now I am pacifying my OCD. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's have a look at chat now. Here we go. Hi Mac, doing good. Yada yada yada. What a simp? A simp is like I don't know how to describe it. It's like someone who kind of takes on a very passive role in a relationship. Who kind of worships in a way the other person who they are quote unquote simping for. That's the nature of it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Everyone has their own thing, and yeah, I mean, it's a thing. It's a whole thing. Oh god. Damn, these guys move quick. They scare me. Like when they jump out of like they just jump out of the darkness. All right. I first discovered D&D a couple of years ago. I played a few months and I didn't enjoy it much because my DM, who is also my ex, was a horrible DM. I stopped playing for like a year and a half, and didn't think I would ever play again. Then I found Epic NPC D&D, which is where I started missing D&D. That's cool. Found Rob, found me, found Dread, an amazing community, and got suckered in very, very fast. Yeah, you know what? It is such a close community too. I mean, me, Dread, Rob, what we've created is something very unique. It's I say unique, but it's like it almost has that kind of very it's got that inkling of Critical Role, right? Like, I reckon if we had the support and the means, we could definitely, I think from a Australia-New Zealand standpoint, we could absolutely end up in a position to compete with something like Critical Role, Dragon Friends, stuff like that. I think that is well within our capabilities of doing. It would take time, it would take a lot of effort, it would take community support, but like I said, I mean, getting to know the community, getting to know the people that are invested in us and our journeys, there's not even a shred of doubt in my mind that we would absolutely kill it. We would make something just incredible and amazing if we were to push ourselves to that. On that note, we are, however, and this is for those of you who did not know, on the 10th of October for Australia and the 9th of October for I think the US and the UK, we are actually going to be holding a fundraising event to discuss and to begin prepping for exactly that, for a stream dream team where we will actually be looking at the future of our channels and what we want to do in order to try and help each other grow and do bigger and better things. There is a lot of things to discuss and a lot of things that we're kind of like looking at already. But yeah, you know, me, Dredd, and Rob are already kind of, I mean, we were already kind of talking about doing stuff like that, but now what we need is we need things like, you know, we need finances to work, to like pay people to do like, you know, like, hey, if we want an animation done, we've got a budget to do that. If we need to hire a social media manager, we can, you know, budget to include that as well. So, so yeah, we're doing a big fundraiser on the 10th to do exactly that. So do be sure to come check that out when we do that. There's lots of events, some massive appearances. So, between the three of us, me, Rob, and Dredd, I am definitely the networking guy. I'm the guy who reaches out to people, sponsors, performers, talent, and stuff like that. And I'm the one who kind of, I guess, vets people and ultimately coordinates schedules and times and stuff like that, which I don't mind. I quite enjoy that element of production making.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. Why can't I carry anymore? Because these are in the way. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna just try and chew through some of these. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create a bunch of birds. There we go. And then I'm gonna pick up those leather gloves. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I will need to head back to try and sell some of this stuff, but that's fine. I will do that. Hello. Sweet. Yeah, no, so yeah, that's some exciting stuff. And some of the guest appearances. So we're gonna be playing with Felix, who is the GM of Dingo Doodles, as well as Gothy from the Dingo Doodles channel. We're going to be playing with them. We are currently talking with Ginny D, who is a wonderful YouTuber, and we are hopefully going to get Ginny to come play with us. We are also talking with Quincy from Quincy's Tavern, who will also hopefully be joining us there as well. Like, these guys have basically said, like, yes, we'd love to join, and we're currently in the process of putting them into the rotation of, like, making characters and stuff like that, so... You know, fingers crossed everything continues to go as well as it has been. We're also going to be playing with Guy and Dom, who are, of course, from How to Be a Great GM and Board Game Goblins. And then Janet and Dimitri from World Anvil are going to be joining us. And Rob and Dredd are going to be there. Plus, we've got an intermission show, which is going to be the D20 Deathmatch guys playing. Which is going to be awesome, because we're inviting some of our friends, Tales of Pesh, Carney Sideshow, The Fourth Culture, Thomas from One for All these guys are going to be coming out of the woodworks to come and play and have fun on the event day. So yeah, some big stuff to look forward to, guys. Highly recommend you mark the date. There will be some social media stuff coming out, hopefully next week sometime. And yeah, we'll keep you guys up to speed. That's yeah. You trust us. We'll keep you up to speed. Don't you worry. This is like kind of like insider information, because you know, again, we're just talking, we're just chilling out, having a good time. Goddamn shamans, get out of here, you shaman! All right. Alright, there we go. Okay, now that I've got a chance to look around. Alright, here we go. AK Warrior, why would someone not want to be a dragon? The freedom of flight, the prowess, the most mortal being an NPC shouldn't be a problem for you. Least of all tax collectors. Well, that's true. That is true. There is lots of benefits for being a dragon. But that being said, there is also lots of incentive to not be a dragon. You know, the thing is, right now, here's my kind of train of thought. If you let everyone and their dog like try to be a dragon, I feel like it waters down how powerful dragons are. one of the things I loved about playing with Guy was he ran dragons as gods, right? Like, you could try to be a dragon, but that would be the equivalent of you trying to be like Lathander, right? They were these god powerful beings, and I kind of did the same thing. You know, like, dragons were, like, in my homebrew setting, are, you know, the like, even the ancient dragons, for example, they're children, they're baby dragons. The full-blown dragons that are now banished from my world, they used to flap their wings and forests used to burn. They used to, you know, like, there's this big thing about, like, the dragons were too powerful to exist on the planet. Originally, they were a lot smaller, but then they learnt true naming magic and evolved into the god dragons that they are now. So, you know, they weren't always that way, but once they evolved and they started, like, trying to dominate everything, that was kind of the end of the dragon species, or at least the start of their descent. It was actually one of the reasons why they had to learn the polymorph ability, because they were so powerful that they just couldn't exist without destroying everything. So that was the story that I built around that, which, you know, yeah, it was very cool, and I quite like that that particular story. Okay. Save some of these scrolls. I always like to keep one town portal scroll, but I like to put the rest in the bank, and I also put a couple of my big potions. Just kind of store them up. Also, if I've got any spare keys, I leave them. I think that's it, really. Boots. You know what? No, I don't want to have Jennifer the boots. Don't need it. Don't need it. Alright, there we go.
Good to see you.
Trade and repair. Repair all my stuff. We'll keep these. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy that. Let's see. No, I don't want that. Nope, don't want that. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, let's get that on me. Ooh, I definitely like that too. Please. Ooh, I definitely like that too. Alright, there we go. Nice. Got some cool gear there. And let's see. Still can't summon a spirit wolf. Oh, let's Rakaid level 6. Okay, so we'll get that soon though, which is good. Alright, there we go. I have no idea what game you're talking about, but I'm so confused. Humanity Rock Child, what? Yeah, no, so I'm playing Ancestor, which is like this thing where you play a monkey and you start to evolve. I tried to play it at the start of the stream. Did not go well. Hey, Aquafire, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, guys. Grab a seat, relax, chill out. We are playing some Diablo, the new updated version, and we're just chilling. Today is my birthday, and I am streaming to say thank you to the wonderful community who has supported me this last year and beyond. Who have just been so important to me over the last, amazing journey into streaming and role-playing and all of that sort of stuff. Guys, can I get a shout-out real quick? Guys, for Aquafire, thank you so much. And please, yeah, just take your seat. This is just a really casual chat. Feel free to ask me any questions about myself This is a very personal chat, so feel free to ask about me, ask about role-playing, or anything in general. Like, yeah, I'm going through the chat. I'm still catching up every time we go into camp, so... right now, Rykon. I had a Suli drunken monk who was also a lycanthrope who respected dragons and had a colored tattoo running along his arm. Nice. And in case you haven't checked it out, Hero Forge actually has a new dragon tattoo decal that you can put on your characters. Just so you know, Rykon. Templar. Oh yeah, I had a ballista with like 6 perfect emeralds in it. Used to melt stuff in DOT. Nice. Not to mention the Palladium dragons can teleport too. Oh man, yeah. Dragons get nuts when you start throwing them in there. Just started with my players. My family sucks backstory. Project. Nice. That's still a cool story. I definitely dig that. B and Drake, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Such good vibes, dude. And it's so good seeing you as well. FBGX, still playing the very first character I ever made. That's awesome. That's so cool. I wish them all the best, and I wish that they roll nothing but the most interesting dice throughout your amazing experience. Remember to catalog and memorize, or even journal, all your experiences. One of my biggest regrets is I didn't write a journal for my very first character. D&D Dream Team. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Adana volunteers time. Oh, thank you so much. How far behind am I? I'm not that far behind. Okay, good. I'm like, I hope I'm not. Yeah, because Rob does like the charisma checks and he gets so far behind. I've never done that before, so. Cool. If it's becoming something like that, you need to figure it out. Yeah, okay, cool. McBluff, Dag, thank you for letting me make you something for your birthday. It's a great joy of mine to do things for others. Dude, you are so talented as an artist, and one day I hope that you get to a point where you appreciate yourself for just how amazing you are at art. You know, the animations you've made and the artworks that you've done for that are in the Discord are phenomenal, and you need to be way more kinder to yourself when it comes to that. Bloody, I will stand by what I said in my streams many moons ago that you, Robin Dread, Crit, Phoenix, and Pesh are to me much better than Critical Role. I'm not saying that Critical Role is terrible, but that, yeah, well, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I sent that to Dread and Rob, and they're super chuffed about that. Templar, if you're looking for a social media manager, Jared on your Sunday has one in his party on his Wednesday. Yeah, but see, I wanna get to a point where we pay people. That's the big thing for me. Is as much as I love having the mods and the chat generously donating their time and stuff like that, I really, really, really want to be able to financially support not only ourselves but also the people who donate their time. That's important to me. Quincy is such a kind person to talk with. I got to talk with him once, and as soon as you say Dingo Doodles, I instantly thought, what would a round of garlic toads look like for Dingo Doodles? Yeah, no, absolutely. Quincy's just such a gentle soul, and I cannot wait for him and Dread to meet. Like, that's something that I'm very excited to see. Rykon, Mythical Turian, yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, no, it's nice. I hope that this is a nice background ambiance. I've watched 10 episodes and can confidently say UDrep are better than Critical Role. Ardana. Don't follow many on TikTok, but I follow him. Yeah, Quincy's amazing. Quincy is incredible. I love following him on TikTok. Time to head home. Happy birthday, Dag. Avarian, if I'm still catching you, then have a wonderful day. Have an amazing, amazing day. Dragons should be the next to gods. Yep. Thank you. Trying to catch up with chat. Oh my god. Wow, maybe I am actually falling behind. Hold on, let me check this. Okay, wow, okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. Michael mode, activate. I had a Suli drunken monk. No, we did that already. Thinking about setting. Happy birthday! Thank you, Aquafire. Thank you so much. Crimson Howling. Thank you for the birthday wishes, dude. So nice to see you guys. Looks like Voodoo. Yay! So many cool raiders. I love you guys. I'm so glad I finally got to the raid. Lazy Titan about to head out, but came to share love. Lazy, you're an amazing human being. Thank you so much for tuning in, dude. Oh my god, I hear the music again. Oh man, the new music. I could do the whole stream just sitting in town listening to this music. I love Diablo. There's just such a nostalgic vibe that comes from here. Dazzle, what's up? Thank you so much for joining with the raid, guys. Absolutely amazing, and thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Yay. Let's see. I've been writing my notes on my paladin. Super fun to play. Tell me more. Tell me about your paladin. I really want to hear about it. FBX is fine. Rob's gonna write a book of us. Yeah, that's true. You're falling behind just a tad. Yeah, I am. But I've caught up, I think. I don't think Tina would have any problems accepting payment to be a social media manager. The biggest issue would be the time difference between her and since she's US based. You know what? The cool thing about social media management is that for the most part we would be marketing to the US because that is where the bigger slice of the pie is. So marketing to the US as well as to the Aussies, you would just schedule stuff for the 2 time zones. It's something I do now, but it is definitely something that is taxing and takes a little bit. Crimson Howling, I will take. I like your take on dragons. I should always handle them with care to ensure that they are used intelligently rather than just being big flying lizards with breast weapons. I wish that kobolds would be regarded more draconic in general, leaning on the intelligence and cunning rather than being portrayed as fodder. You know what? I'm going to hang on to that. I'm going to grab that topic, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. Mythic, you need your own charisma check. Thank you. I don't, but I find it very. I love that Rob does it, right? But I don't think I mean, it's just my anxiety. I feel like I'm not popular enough for a charisma check, and I definitely don't know how I'd feel about people donating to keep me going on a stream, because yeah, you know, you guys are very generous, and I might end up trapped forever, and that fear that frightens me. Oh, Diablo, yeah, you're Diablo Paladin. Ah, yes, no, the Paladin. I haven't played the Paladin yet. I've played the Barbarian, I've played the Druid, and I've played the Necromancer. I was flipping up on the Paladin, though. Definitely very cool. Alright. Myth, I'm usually the one taking notes during sessions, so I always remember what a character has done. Yes, that's cool. Jamar! Hey, Jamar! Happy birthday, Michael. You and I have birthdays close together. When's your birthday? Let me know. Okay. I've caught up with chat. Oh, thank God. Alright, so, grabbing onto that topic about kobolds and fodder. So what I want to talk about right now is I want to talk about the concept of fodder characters. Now, I was recently doing a podcast, literally yesterday, and, oh, you meant your D&D Paladin? No, D&D Paladin, tell me about your D&D Paladin. That's what I thought, and then when you started saying you like Diablo, I thought you had been talking about your Diablo one. Yeah, no, tell me about your D&D Paladin. I really want to know. So here's the thing. Okay, background to Michael. I am a character DM. Hands down a character DM. I love when stories are driven by narrative. I love when stories are driven by, kind of this really intricate plot that the GM has come up with. But one thing I love more than anything else is a game where the plot is driven by the players' stories and by the characters that they interact with. That for me is like a special type of game, and I love it to bits. So for me, that is that is what separates, I think, my own style from like Roberts and Dreads and Guys and all that, is that for me, it doesn't matter who you meet, there's going to be some really deep characterizations that come from it, and the main story is going to be about the people in my adventure. Like, that's it. Like, I've played games with people who subscribe to the idea that your characters are instruments to traverse the world of the GM. And to a degree, I agree with that. I think they should be. But I think it's such a sorely missed opportunity if you as a GM don't embrace what your players bring to the table and present you to be able to interact with your world, right? Like, if they've come up with this cool backstory about how they were slighted as a child by, this encounter, if you don't lean into that, then you miss an opportunity for a great story. Which then brings me now to what we were talking about, which is fodder characters. Now, fodder characters traditionally, for those of you who don't know, are kind of characters who you can, take or leave. There's no real buy-in to their continued existence. Like, for example, if you are out camping in the woods and you are attacked by wolves, for example, no one sits there and contemplates the journey of the wolves. Like, it was a harsh winter, and the
dead.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, I found the temple, where I'm looking for the old hero who fought at Tristram, who has started to raise the dead here. So yeah, we're gonna go into the dungeon in a minute. But we're gonna clear the area out first. Yeah. So anyway, that is what canon fodder is. Canon fodder is stuff that you just don't care about. These skeletons are fodder. We don't care about their backstory. We don't care that they came from a particular army who fell to a necromancer, and in a last bid to kind of like, mock and make fun of the fallen warriors, their bodies were raised in a perverse ritual to torment the kingdom and the people of that kingdom. We don't go into that detail. There are some zombies over there. But notice how the big difference between just adding that little bit of characterization to even fodder characters makes them way better. It makes them interesting. It gives them it gives your players and gives you a hook into them. And it doesn't matter if they're kobolds or goblins or skeletons. I always give that time of day to just think about, like, even like, what are my fodder characters going through? Like, how are they doing right now? Like again, these skeletons. What if these skeletons were actually previous heroes like myself who had been sent to deal with the necromancer? Right? Like, what if that was the case? What if these people were a passing nation who were, supposed to invade the land, but the necromancer had actually killed these guys and raised them here. And what the necromancer was actually doing was protecting the people from the what was otherwise an invading army, right? There are so many really cool story hooks here that come from just that tiniest bit of effort in identifying and just adding some characterization details. With kobolds, it's the same way. Kobolds, for me, are very much that we want to be dragons, or we believe ourselves to be descended from these proud original family lineages, and I think that's one of the things that drives their innovation, right? Because kobolds are supposed to be great trap makers and very sneaky, but the thing is, a lot of people kind of play that off the same way that they would play goblins as being sneaky. But I think there's a very unique cunning that happens with kobolds. Like the fact that they can set up traps and they can actually come up with particular plans to do things. That for me is something very cool that, 100% you should definitely lean into. Oh no, I am being poisoned. Don't go away. What are you? Oh my god, Blood Raven. What the hell? Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Mr. Blood Raven. I wasn't using my crows because I was like, I didn't really need them.
Not enough mana.
Not enough mana, eh? I'll show you not enough mana. Where the hell did you go? There you are.
My army will destroy you.
There we go. Down she goes. Hello. Oh god, what's happening? Hello. Please don't. Stop. Whatever this is, you can stop. Alright. Sweet. Whew. Alright. There, we managed to kill her. Yay. Alright. Now, I think we don't have any zombies here, so I'm just going to take a quick pause to catch up with chat again. Oh, man, yeah. I did not remember her, to be honest. But, like, once she started poisoning me, there were some memories that kind of kicked in. So, yeah, going back to the kobold thing. I think it's a missed opportunity more than anything else to create fodder characters that are just that. They're just fodder. There's almost no reason why there needs to be that. So, yeah. Alright, so let's keep moving. Cynthia, I write about 3 pages of notes on every D&D sessions with Rob, because of how much detail there is. Yeah, Rob's great for details. He is, like, if you've ever watched his Twitch tales and stuff like that, he's a beast. An absolute beast. Barbarians are good. Yes, they are. Barbarians are amazing. 29th is your birthday. Nice! That's awesome, Jamar. Happy birthday for the 29th. When is the 29th? The 29th is a Wednesday. I am busy on Wednesday. I do have lots of stuff on, but if you do pop in on any of my streams, I will be sure to wish you. Cynthia, write barely anything now. Ardana, I had so much fun fine-tuning my good-to-hear core bard warlock into an evil bard that nearly missed streaming this morning. I feel that everyone should do the opposite day for running RPG characters just for kicks. That's actually a really cool idea. I like the idea that maybe we have like a day where all of our D&D characters, all of our RPG characters, have like a day where all the alignments like shift, and we play like the nega RPG day. So you have to play like the evil versions or the good versions of the characters. That'd be kind of fun. Character DM, that right there is what makes you so good. But it wouldn't be anything if you weren't so insightful and perceptive. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And you're making me blush. I'm not allowed to. I can't blush. I'm not allowed to. Oh, I love that. His name is Montgomery Bartholomew II. He is a Knight of Sune. And he takes that role very seriously. He is not lawful good. His main mission in life is to eradicate the ugly and evil things and spread love, but stays totally lawful? He is known as a chew toy because he gets bitten almost every single encounter. I had a character who got swallowed whole every encounter. But that is amazing, and I think that brings me to another really, really cool D&D topic. Guys, just so you know, I am a big subscriber that paladins specifically, must be lawful good. Because in my mind, the paladins are the paladins of Charlemagne, right? They are paragons of virtue. That is the nature. Hello. Yeah, they are paragons of virtue, meaning that they are what you look at when you decide what is a holy person or what is a good person, and that is what you generally come up with. Now, I know that, you're going to say things like there's the Crusades, and there are people who are kind of really bad in the Crusades and stuff. And yes, that is very, very true. But what we're going to be looking at is less about the individuals of the Crusades and what the paladins represented, because it's a fantasy world, right? There is, however, the champion, right? People who were fundamentally champions of a cause or an ideal or a value, and they're the ones who fight super hard for those values and ideals. Now, those ideals can be very misguided. As many people say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So you might want to purge the land of all evil, but what you might end up doing is, unleashing more evil to do so. And that is fine. Those kind of quote-unquote paladins are fine. But I've always referred to them as champions over paladins, if that makes sense. That's just, again, my 2 cents on the matter. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing debilitating about playing a paladin who is a jerk or playing a paladin who is misguided. I just don't like the idea of it being called a paladin. I prefer to call you a champion. You are a champion character. And you know what's really cool, and this is kind of like my own humble brag here. During the playtest of Pathfinder 2nd Edition, I held a massive sit down with a bunch of streamers, and we discussed some of the stuff that we'd like to see changed in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And Eric Mona, one of the actual writers of the system, was actually watching it, and no joke, legitimately, we found out later on that, yeah, they changed the name. They said, yeah, the champion. And it was basically, the logic was that if it was a paladin, it has to be lawful good. But if it's a champion, you could be a champion of anyone. You could be a champion of Asmodeus, and you could be a lawful evil champion. The word paladin has a very particular meaning, but why are we attaching ourselves to that just because D&D did? And I was very, 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 very starstruck when that happened. So, for your paladin with, the paladin of love and fighting against ugliness and evil and stuff like that, that not being lawful good, perfectly fine. And I would say that character is a champion of love and beauty and the like, and that's great. That's an amazing character. Absolutely amazing. Hello, skeleton. Please die. Thank you. Alright. Alright, cool. I think we've cleared that area of the dungeon, so let's keep moving down. He's also a little dumb and adorable to play. I think dumb characters are always adorable to play. Let's see here. Do you have infinite arrows in this game? Yes, you do have infinite arrows in this game, but you can upgrade the type of arrows you shoot, so you can shoot lightning arrows, fire arrows. I love the difference between your DMing style, Rob, and Drez. I think that's why we get along so well, is because we appreciate and love each other's stuff. Well, now I feel bad about these skeletons dying. Yes. Well, see, that's exactly it. It's not just about, empathy towards these cannon fodder characters. You can definitely even paint it so that they are even worse than anything, right? The important thing is that you put in that effort, that you make that little bit, you make that little bit. Irish Nazi DAG is my favorite, don't tell. What's Rob's channel again? Let me shout out Robert Hartley GM. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone's already said it, but I'll say it again. Templar. I had a Tengu Paladin of Shizuru. Shizuru, by the way, is the god of basically samurais in Pathfinder. For a campaign that never got off the ground. So next time I roll a character, I got permission from the DM, who was also a player in the game that flopped, to kill and resurrect them as a Duskwalker Ranger. Nice. So to translate that into English speak, a Duskwalker is kind of like an Aasimar or a Tiefling, but a person who's heavily tied to the realm of the dead. So once that someone dies, they have an opportunity to come back. Hey, there we go. I got my Spirit Wolf. Sweet. Spirit Wolf. Oh, nice. Alright, let's move some of that up. I'm gonna boost up my vitality soon. There we go. Alright, so anyway, the Duskwalkers are like Aasimars, but they're from the realm of the dead instead of heaven or hell. And so that's very cool. I dig that. I think that's a great idea. They actually do originally come from something that is not necessarily a Duskwalker. So for example, a Tengu might definitely be a Tengu who died, and then while they're in the boneyard, be given a pass to go back into the realm of the living, and they are then reborn as Duskwalkers with that kind of undead, not undead, but dead kind of, I guess, touch to them. So they're like, they've got that like, you know, yeah, like a touch to them. That's probably the best way to describe it. All right, let's see. Tell who what. That's Tickus Lance. Oh, Blood Raven. I remember her now. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm catching up. Yay. I push play hard to have my players understand that they're part of the world and their actions have consequences. They don't know, but their actions in particular town have now made the mayor want to join the bad guys. I also run the encounters, like things like survival and. All right, so Ardana, what you were describing there, and this is a great opportunity. This is what I like to call the persistent world GM. So, as much as there is a narrative GM who focuses on a particular plot and story, and everyone is on the golden railroad to accomplish that story, the world GM is someone where there is a persistent world that the players are a part of. That there are consequences for people's actions, that you can obviously impact the world as you move around it and as you do things, and yeah, those games are also just tons and tons and tons of fun. I really enjoy it because part of the unspoken rule of playing those games is your goal in that is to uncover more about the world. And I love doing that. I love finding out about people's settings, what they want to do for like what their goals are for like the major villains, the kingdoms, and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, something special about, especially a homebrew world. Like if you play in a pre-generated world, that's also fine. But like for me, it's more like I'm waiting to hear the reference, if that makes sense. Like if I'm playing in Baldur's Gate, I want to go to the I want to go to the Yawning Portal, because that's the reference. If I am playing in the Forgotten Realms, I may want to go to one of the major cities. That's the nature of of what I want to do. So yeah, having a persistent world where you get to explore those consequences on a grander scale is that's super cool. That is very, very cool. All right, let's dump some stuff here. So let's identify that like that. +3 dexterity. Ooh, that's a bit big for a +3. So I'm gonna leave that one there. Let's dump some of this stuff. I'll keep you. I'll drink you. Keep you there. Do I? Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Actually, no, I'll sell you. I don't need you. Let's see. What are you about? Poison resist. I don't need you. Throw another key there. Always keep one key and one scroll. Let's see what this amulet is. 10 attack rating. Ooh, plus light radius. Yeah, I'll take that. I've been noticing it's been a bit dark. Ooh, I do like my other ones. Nope, I think that's everything. We'll keep that as well. There we go.
Good day.
Repair. And sell all the things. Alright, beautiful. Alright, let's catch up with chat a little bit, shall we? Let's see. Our Jesse, happy birthday. Hey, Desme, thank you so much for the happy birthdays. There are treasures in the mausoleums. Yes, I'm exploring the mausoleums. Fuck, I'm so far behind. You're the best Archangel. Edward the Emetic. Paladins must be lawful good. What's a Hell Knight then? Good question. A Hell Knight is not a Paladin. A Hell Knight is what I would call a Grey Knight or a Blackguard. They are lawful whatever. They are lawful whatever they want to be. Because ultimately in the Hell Knight Order, while their name is very imposing, the idea behind the Hell Knight was always themed around the idea of the hierarchies of hell and following that strict sense of order. They follow the law despite whether it is good or evil. So if the law says that slavery is illegal, they will fight for justice and make sure that slavery is not rampant in your city. If, however, slavery is legal and a slave underground is currently escorting people away from the city, you best believe that Hell Knight will track them down, grab them, and drag them back to their owners. So they are not, they are not lawful good, and they are not paladins. They are not paragons of virtue. If anything, they are paragons of law, and that is what makes them different. Yeah, you're right. You haven't allowed to blush. Me and friends have gotten you to blush many times. Yes, you guys have. BW Rabbit Girl! Thank you so much for the bits. I'm so sorry, I'm so far behind. Thank you so much for the bits. You wonderful and amazing human being. Also, SS Deal Rat, thank you so much for the raid of 22 people 8 minutes ago. What? How am I this far behind? How does Rob do this? Okay, I'm so sorry. Yes, hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming and tuning in. It is my birthday. I'm running a stream. I'm being overwhelmed with just love and well wishes and good vibes. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much in advance. If I haven't welcomed you, welcome, please. Thank you so much for joining, for following, for just helping me celebrate today. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. I did kind of trick my paladin player into dealing with Levistus in disguise, and Levistus's goals are actually parallel to the paladins. Oh, okay. Yeah, so here, tricking paladins. Let me say this. Do not trick your paladins into breaking virtue. If you do, that kind of makes you a bit bad. What you should do is you should give your paladins pause. Have moments of morality that cause your paladins to consider their actions, but don't sort of like blindfold them and tell them, hey, stab this. Oh, ha, you killed a child. You know, don't trick them into falling, right? That's not cool. Don't do that. 5e takes care of that by expanding the view on the paladin. I agree, Oracle, but I think they should rename it. That's all. That's it. I think they should rename paladin to champion, and 5e paladins have no beef with me. But because they do, then that's where I'm at. Alright, we have the raiders coming in. I'm now catching up. I'm like 10 minutes behind now. Aquafire lurking while you grab food. No worries, I hope it's something delicious. Alright, we have the shout out from Rob. Penny! Oh, hi, Penny! Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Penny. It's so good to see you here. Thank you for lurking, which you've probably lurked and you're away at the moment, but I'm sending you love and vibes through here. AK, I've got to go now, but wish you the most awesome birthday. No worries. Thank you, AK. Again, that's probably a while ago. Got to run errands, Templar. No worries. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you to everyone who's protecting folks. Driving for Nias, happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thanks, dude. Like, seriously, like, it means so much to have so many people come in and wish me happy birthday today. I have to head to bed too, Ardana. No worries. Please have a wonderful and safe sleep. I will probably wrap the stream soon-ish, so that switch the stream to slow mode. Maybe. I don't know how to. I'm not that good at streaming. Normally, yeah, or chat either. No, I think I've caught up. So, birthday buddies. Is it your birthday? SST, alright? Is it your birthday today as well? Let me know. Is it your birthday today? It is your birthday today, dude. That is amazing. Well, actually, hold on. Let me ask you this. Is your birthday on the 25th or the 24th? That's my next question.
Hello.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I was like, we have birthdays at the same time, which is awesome. So, really quickly, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, actually, hold on, give me a second.
I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the rogues. I have placed several of my best warriors at your disposal.
Sweet. Awesome. Oh, can I hire a Okay, cool. All right, so I have warriors. Oh, I want to get a level 5 warrior. Do I want to get a level 5 warrior? I think I'm okay. No, I think I'm okay. I think I've got my companion. I've got one dude, so I'm good. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you a little bit about SS Steel Rat. SS Steel Rat is a wonderful, wonderful streamer, and honestly, like one of the friendliest people I've bumped into. I met SS Steel Rat through BW Rabbit Girl, who is an equally amazing streamer who does amazing like Cards Against Humanity streams, loves D&D, and started playing role-playing games on SS Steel Rat's channel. I highly recommend going checking them out because I think that there are some people who have a very unique presence when it comes to being online. People who are very interesting to watch and can sucker you in very, very quickly, not just with good roleplay, but also by just being genuine people and having a very approachable, method to tabletop roleplaying. And hands down, SS Steel Rat nails it. So let me give you a big old shout out. Thank you for sharing your birthday and coming and hanging out with us today. Because, yeah. If Michael's wrapping up soon, please say happy birthday one last time in chat. Ah, thank you, Lance. Yes, I'll be wrapping up. I'll be wrapping up very soon. I will. I might. I'll finish this. I'll finish the crypt that I'm in. I will definitely finish the crypt that I'm in, and then we will end the stream. We'll end the stream there, so that I can get another quick cheeky hour of sleep in. Before I come back for Strange Aeons. Which, by the way, is starting half an hour early compared to normal, so you guys know. So yes, it'll be starting in an hour and a half from now. Whatever time it is now, an hour and a half. That's when we will be back with Strange Aeons. Happy birthday! Ah, thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm just gonna bask. Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna take it all in. I'm just gonna cry a little bit to myself. No, you guys are really, really nice. And like I said, like it's been years, man. Like it's been so long, kind of putting things together and getting to a point where, not only I'm confident enough to stream, but also that, I've been able to build this wonderful community of people who are just so supportive, not only of myself, but my friends, of one another. You guys share just so much love. It's I can't even find words for it. Like, I would say honored. I would say that it makes me feel privileged to be able to know you guys, to be able to meet and talk with you guys, to consider you among the people who throughout this mad and crazy world, the factors of millions have led us to get to know each other and spend time with each other. I'm so appreciative of these things that I hope when my birthday comes around next year, I get to see all of these familiar names, that I get to look at each and every one of you again, and that even though we'd be 1 year older and 1 year, further down the line, we still feel the same way, that you feel the same way about my channel, and you feel the same way about me, and I feel the same way about you guys. Yeah, that's my hope. That's my big thing. Oh, yeah, that's very true. Basking is good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Happy birthday, my dude, and thank you for the shout out and for the kind words. I only hope to be as awesome as you, dude. It's look, I'm gonna say this, and this is I appreciate the sentiment, but here is my words. You're only ever as awesome as you are. and that is okay. That is enough, because you being the most awesome you that you can be is all that anyone should ever strive for, because some days are less awesome than others, and it's something that other people aren't ever going to understand or see, and that's okay too, because as long as you remain true to yourself and true to who you are, that is the best, the absolute best that anyone can expect, or anyone can get from someone as wonderful as you. So as much as I appreciate that, you are amazing and you are awesome. Look at DAG making us blush. Ha. There was another thing here. Dragon Knight 444. Hey, you enjoying Diablo 2 Resurrected so far? I cannot express how much fun and nostalgia I am going through right now. So the actual graphic changes, I didn't think were gonna make a big difference. I was gonna be like, man, I'm gonna get so bored of this so quickly because, because I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, cool, I've played this before, whatever, it's just Diablo. I mean, I've played Diablo, but no joke, like, it's reviving just some of these old feels of like, wow, this was actually a lot of fun, and like, I'm so invested in the story, I'm so invested in the character, and man, like, the mobs are terrifying, and yeah, no, I don't know if I played, I don't know what my reaction would be if I played Diablo 2 again without the resurrected version, without the graphic boosts and stuff like that. I don't know how much it would have lived. So I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I can't say, like, I would be like, oh no, Diablo's like timeless, and you could play it at any time and you would have an amazing game. I definitely don't know about that, but I can definitely guarantee that having being able to play it in this medium, like like I am right now with like the improved graphics and things, I'm definitely feeling it. I'm definitely enjoying every second of it. The music has been just so nostalgic and inspiring. The graphics have just made it so accessible, and I want nothing more than to keep playing more and more. Even after today, I'm gonna definitely sit down with like Dread and Thomas and a few others and make and try and make a go of trying to finish the whole thing. That is definitely on the cards. Definitely on the cards.
I am overburdened.
You are overburdened. I don't need you. Get out of here, you. Alright. Oh, hello. Thwop. Yeah, take that, you. Okay. Alright. I think that is where we're going to... I'm going to finish up the comments, but I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to do one quick sell. Yeah, I'm too far away. I'm just going to portal back. Alright, so I'm going to do one quick sell, read up on the last of the comments, and then we are going to go and raid someone because, and here's the interesting thing. Raiding is one of those things, right, where a lot of people I know don't raid, and a lot of people I know are very nervous about it. And I gotta say this, raiding for me is one of those things where it's my way of showing other people who I've never met before, some well-needed love. Because if raids weren't around, if we didn't raid each other and we didn't support each other, you guys would never found me. We would never found Rob. Some raids are going to be great, some raids are going to be bad, but ultimately, as long as we go along with them, we continue to support a bunch of creators. We continue to elevate everyone in the industry, and for that, I want to also thank everyone because, yeah, I think it's hard. I think doing this and putting your love of gaming and stuff on the forefront of what you do in order to make gaming, fun and engaging for people, it's a challenge. It's an absolute challenge. Okay, I'm gonna keep these potion bottles because I don't need to sell them. All right, so let's save and exit here. There we go. All right, let's read these final comments and find someone to raid. Okay, there we go. 50 people in chat. Guys, hi. Thank you so much. Wow. That's a whole vibe. All right, I'm gonna turn the music off real quick. All right, so let's have a look. Revenge is a birthday. Present blush away. Yes, it is. You're a champ. Me and my hubby enjoy watching. Desmay, I enjoy having you in the streams. Every time I see your name, I always feel like, like, oh my god, yell. J Spites, I play a Dwarven Cleric, Tuldir Sternbelch. I base this play on the way that clerics are described in Christian Bale's movie Equilibrium. Soldier that has exceptional skills, that has been blessed with talent. I find it easier with a little wriggle room compared to playing a full-blown paladin. Yeah, no, it's great. But I mean, again, yeah, that's a role-playing choice. So you could play a paladin with that wiggle room, but again, just call him a champion. It's fine. I've never played it, though I've wanted to. Has anyone in chat played? Had puzzle? I don't know what puzzle is. Portal away! Portal away! Oh man, I really want to go to New Zealand and hang out with the Viva guys one day. I inadvertently left your birthday card in Hero Forge threads. Sorry. No, that's okay. I like it. I'll see it. I will make an effort to see it. I'll be back when I get the birthday wishes on Strange Aeons, Michael. It's not over. Yeah, no, I'm watching my Discord blow up. Which is amazing. Which is why this stream happened, is because my Discord blew up and woke me up, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this because I love you guys, and that's it. That's the short of it. Is the reason this stream exists is because I love you in my audience. I love my community, and I really want to hang out with you guys. Like, just hang out. Like, I don't want to run a stream where I'm playing a game and doing something else. I want to give you guys attention, and that's what today is. Next epic NPC man, D&D guest. One day, when COVID's not a thing and I won't get locked out of my state for like a month or even a year. Actually, WA has been locked down. Not locked down, sorry, let me rephrase. The borders have been closed, so we haven't actually done many lockdowns. And even our lockdowns are very short because we are almost COVID-free. But to get back into the state, you have to do a 2-week quarantine. And sometimes it's even a 1-month-long quarantine. And there are people who still have not been given a permit to come back here as well. So, that's a whole other thing as well. So that's one of the things which makes me nervous to travel at the moment. But hopefully by the time we get to 2022, I'll be doing some things like heading to New Zealand and hanging out with Rob, going to Gen Con, going to PAX. I want to do a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, sorry I stole some of your time with Discord. It's okay. I wouldn't do it if I didn't genuinely want to, and I did genuinely want to come and hang out today. So thank you for the well wishes. Thank you for the birthday hangouts. Thank you guys for just being you. And as long as you guys just keep doing what you're doing, you validate what I do, you validate what my friends do, and you make just this next year just this whole other level of just awesome. My son has COVID, so we are currently on quarantine. I am so sorry to hear that, Para. Seriously, I hope that you and the young fella are doing okay. I hope that you guys have a speedy recovery, and I hope that whatever the future holds, that you guys keep each other in the best of wishes, the best of hearts, and that you can hopefully spend some time maybe doing some role-playing games. Alleviate whatever you can, and be safe, be wonderful. I can play an IRL game. Yes, FBX, totally, absolutely. I'm so down for real life games when I go to New Zealand. Have a great birthday. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, JMR. All right, who are we gonna go and raid? Let's see who's up and about. I don't even know. I've never been up this late. Joe Cat's playing Final Fantasy. I like Joe Cat. Joe Cat's fun. Who else is doing stuff? Anyone doing D&D stuff? Maybe we can find a little streamer. Is there like a little wee Bubba streamer that we can go and share some love with? Who is out and about? D&D celebrations currently going on, which is always cool. Fantasy Grounds is doing stuff. There's some Divinity going on. Let's have a look. Where's the D&D channel? Okay, let's go check out the D&D channel. This is what we're doing. We're gonna go find someone like with like one follower, and we're gonna go raid them because I wanna do that. Let's see, 25 viewers, 900 viewers, 18 viewers, 14 viewers. Come on, let's see this. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? You great battler, you. Candlekeep Detective Agency. Let's see. Their stream is ending. Let's see. All right, I got one. Let's just see if they are streaming in English before we get too attached, because that's always important. Okay, Penny Dragon is on, but it's intermission, so maybe not. Start saving for New Zealand. I will. He's not symptomatic, so we're very lucky. Yeah, no, like seriously, that's wonderful news. Okay, let's see. Ah, fantastic. Yes, these people are. Yes, I get rated. Seems like a lovely. Yes, I get rated what seemed like a lovely German woman before. Yeah, awesome. Was that... No, that wasn't Myri from Orkenspalter, was it? I mean, it might have been. Was it like 500 people? If it was, then that was Myri, and we love Myri. Myri's like awesome, and we love Myri. Okay, we're going to go raid these guys. Chaotic Neutral Games. I know nothing about them, but we're going to go and share some love with them anyway, because, you know, that's what I feel like doing on my birthday. So there we go. Alright, so raid. Dun 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 dun. Bam. Oh no, I raided them and they spoke no English, and I was like, oh no. Oh yeah, no, Myri is awesome. Myri is actually a very very good friend of mine. He actually ended up spending Christmas in 2019 here in Australia, and actually stayed at my house for a while. I love her and her husband so very much. Very much a strong vibe. We got along like a house on fire. We went to a small island off the coast of WA where we got to hang out with like tiny little quackers, little like kind of like tiny kangaroos basically. And we also got to go swimming where we saw a shark in the water. Yep, a big shark, not a great white, but a big enough shark. Yeah, and we went traveling and stuff like that. Myri is one of my favorite people in the world. And actually, if you want to check her out, go watch the Ghosts of Saltmarsh Blood of Call of the Kraken, because me and her actually roleplay in an amazing series. It's on the D&D official Twitch channel. But yeah, D&D Ghosts of Saltmarsh Call of the Kraken. Yeah, one of my favorite games, and I played Jaggerjaw, an Aussie shark who did stuff. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming and hanging out with us. We will see you very soon. Till we meet again in an hour. As always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Bye, guys.